Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Good tidings to you wherever you are. Good tidings for Christmas and a Happy New Year.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a
Merry Christmas, everyone. Sorry, I need to be a little bit quiet. My mom's asleep and it's 11:13 p.m. Okay, so this time I'm here to review the Santa Claus 3. Now, I'm going to mention that every one of my Christmas movie marathon reviews is going to have a spoiler, so if you haven't seen this in forever, I suggest you not to watch this movie. So this is just after Santa Claus 3, you know, his wife just got pregnant. That is. Carol, aka Mrs. Claus, just got pregnant. So they always think that the baby's gonna come, but to tell you the truth, it's always a false alarm. She wants her parents to come because she knows that's the family, but the elves are her family, but she wants her mom and dad, and her mom and dad decide to come, but they think they're in Canada. They don't know they're in Santa's workshop until the end. So they meet Jack Frost, who is the main villain of this movie, and I'm gonna try to hurry up this review, but he's kind of causing mayhem everywhere. Like he's making the naughty and nice list zoom out in papers and papers and papers quick as it can. He tries to cause as much mayhem as he can. And what else he tried to do was he tried to get another chance, but then he tricked Santa into saying, "I wish I'd never been Santa," aka Tim Allen Scott Calvin saying, "I wish I'd never been Santa." So then that happens. It's back and past. He doesn't put on the suit. Jack Frost does, and then Jack Frost screws up everything, makes the place be an amusement park, the North Pole, and makes Scott Calvin's life a living hell. Scott Calvin's ex-wife, of course, hated him in that movie, and then Neil Miller, really hated Scott Calvin in that movie, aka Santa. But then Charlie came later, and then so Santa, the old Santa, aka Scott Miller, Scott Calvin, so Scott Calvin goes and changes. He wants to go and set everything right. So what he did was he went and kicked. Here's how it goes. So here's him. Everything's going as planned to Jack Frost, but then Jack Frost went like that or Scott went like that to kick him and knocked him over, and then said, "You're not gonna get me to say, I wish I'd never been Santa." He said, "Who said that? Rudolph's mother?" And he went, "No!" And then he waited till Santa fell off the roof, and then he waited till the old self of him, the old Scott Calvin, put on the suit, and then the present Scott Calvin became Santa again. So Santa has everything. He noticed that Neil Miller and Laura Miller were frozen, and then he got Lucy to hug Jack Frost and warm his heart, because they didn't know about magical hugs, and her hugs were magical and warm, could warm anyone, and warmed up the snowman in the thing, and it warmed up her, or Jack Frost, and he got everything to go as planned. So everything returned back to normal, and then the baby came. She said, "It's time to deliver the package." 10 o'clock. No, it's time to deliver it. Midnight, as always. "It's time to deliver the package." "Oh, it's time to deliver the package!" And then they had the baby and they showed it off. It was a great movie. I like it in its own way. It wasn't horrible. My sister said Santa Claus 2 was stupid, as I quoted in my other review, but I disagree. I love that movie. And I love Christmas as well. Alright, so stay up to date and subscribe. It's getting really late, so I'm about to hit the hay. So stay tuned for some more Christmas movies. I'm going to try to get up to 15 to 20 to 25. So I might end it at 20 to 25. Alright, thank you for watching. Alright, bye. Peace. Merry Christmas. Bye. Oh yeah, and check this movie out. This movie came out in 2006. It's called Santa Claus 3, The Escape Clause, and then there's the Santa Claus 2, which came out in 2002, and then there's the Santa Claus. The Santa Claus 2 and the Santa Claus The Escape Clause are both rated G. The Santa Claus and the Santa Claus Escape Clause, yeah, are both rated G. And now the first one is rated PG. And Bernard, the head elf, was replaced by Curtis in the third movie. So Bernard the elf did not make an appearance in the third and so far final Santa Claus. There's been talk about 4, but I think it should end at 3. Although I really do like Tim Allen. Alright, stay up to date and subscribe. Alright, bye. Peace.